Today we're going to talk about suits by Grayman Company and some of the attributes that these suits provide you, the end user. Let's talk about fabrics in regards to the suit. Both of the fabrics that I'm going to talk about are made over in Italy. I'm probably going to mispronounce their names. The first one, which is a little bit more stretchable, a little bit more flexible in nature, is Loro Iana. The second fabric is Rita or Retta, and that's generally woven with Cadora. That's typically restricted for mil LE, and what you lose is that stretch component. What you gain is basically a ripstop style of material. So anything that you know that you're going to be doing where you're going to get a lot of abrasions on the suit, or you need a little bit more protection in those areas, this would be a different type of fabric that you may want to consider. Now, you do lose the stretch component, and yes, you may rip some stitches, but you put your suit back to the tailor and you'll get it fixed up. The payoff's going to be it can withstand a little bit more when it comes to ruggedness. Now, as another add-on, one of the cool features that is and can be woven into the suit is basically a cut-resistant armor. So for some people, depending upon the line of work that you do, this may interest you. I believe it's a level 5 cut resistance armor that goes into the sleeves, and it's generally still very, very flexible. Most people, if you hand them the suits, won't know the difference between the two. That's how flexible this material is. However, it does afford you some really good protection if you get into an altercation with somebody running a blade. Now, we know that, yes, we don't want to get cut. However, knowing that I've got a little bit of protection may allow me some other techniques that I can risk doing, knowing that I've got a few seconds because they can't get through the arm area that they're normally used to. So whatever your lifestyle is, however you decide to utilize it, it is another option for you. One of the other features that I like about this suit is that it allows the user to have a quick release in order to get to your firearm or any type of less lethal option. What I mean by that is this button right here is a quick release. It's a Milanese handmade buttonhole. So no matter how you decide to grab it, once I move it, it'll break away from itself, and then I can come out and grab whatever tool I need. You can see this part stays with this side of the jacket, and then of course this is the piece that breaks away as well. So something really kind of clever that's added in that still makes you look a little more dressed up when you have to be, and then of course still have functionality if you need to be. So one of the things that Grayman and Company are going to do is they're going to start breaking down your size, and they're going to get really hyper detailed on every little nuance. It might even be one of your shoulders has to be slightly longer than the other. I'm talking this is going to be a custom made piece just for you. Now, the lifestyle side of the house, I pretty much have my lifestyle down. It's pretty simple. But when it comes to suits, I don't have any style whatsoever. And I think that was the hardest thing for me, is jumping into an arena of style. Because why wouldn't I want to look good? If I'm going to throw a suit on, obviously it's extremely important, and I want to look good while being there. And I want to also feel good. I want some functionality as well. And I think the attention to detail when it comes to all the different attributes is what really sets, along with the fabrics and all the other cool guy things that they have infused into the suit, Grayman Company apart from others. Now, style, that's the hardest thing. We're looking at, where are you going to be utilizing a suit? Are you going to be going to a wedding? Are you going to be using it in the daytime? Are you using it in the evening time? All these are going to be factors, all the different type of color and variations and subtleties with the suit as well. Whether you want padded shoulders or you don't, whether you might need padded shoulders even though you don't want them because the suit looks weird on you without padded shoulders. So the reality is all these details are going to go into making the best possible custom handmade suit for you based on, of course, your lifestyle. And we already talked about those other attributes. So you might be doing PSD work. You might need to utilize your suit for something more action-packed, where you want that flexibility of being able to shoot. You want that flexibility of, if I do get into an altercation and I do need something combative related, that I'll have that flexibility and I will also not lose performance based on something that I'm wearing. So there's a lot that actually goes into a custom made suit by Grayman and Company. One of the other features that I like about this suit is right here in the back. This is basically a modern day take on an old British shooting jacket. And what I mean by that is there's some stretchability right here. You can see the way that fabric's vented and the way it stretches. So as we were talking about, when it comes down to shooting or combatives, still having performance is extremely important. And again, just another feature that's standard in the suit unless for some reason you didn't want it, and I really don't know why you wouldn't. Who says a lumberjack can't look good while doing it?